Good morning, Guardians. The Hijabi Gamer here, and it is Wednesday, not Thursday, Wednesday, with another weekly reset video for the original Destiny. Yes, I did it the next day. Unfortunately, Tuesdays I have to be at work at 6, and the reset is at 5, and I need at least an hour to go through Challenge of the Elders, so not enough time. But I got you the bosses for Challenge of the Elders, even though, if you've seen my video, I'm going to be uploading it, my solo run. I did not finish it. But once we get to the Challenge of the Elders part, I will tell you what joys are in store for you with Challenge of the Elders. Yes, it was a lot of fun. Did make fun of Kexus the Betrayed a lot, though. Anyway, that aside, a reminder, this is Destiny 1, the original Destiny, the first Destiny. This one right over here, that one, okay? Destiny. Not Destiny 2, Destiny 1. First Destiny, all right? Anyway, what do we have going on in the solar system today? Well, this week. All right? First off, we got Crucible, and we have Mayhem Rumble, which is just chaotic insanity. Fun, chaotic insanity. I think the only way you can get Mayhem Rumble even more fun is if it's like Mayhem Control or something, like where you have 6v6. Then the chaos is even more intense. But Mayhem Rumble, I mean, it's 6 people, so it's not that bad. But can you imagine when it's like 12 people? And everyone's got their supers going and their heavy ammo going, and yeah. Mayhem Rumble, you get a Treasure of Ages box and 10 legendary marks if you manage to get a match, which I don't think it's going to be that difficult. I mean, it's 6 people. And you know what? Keep pushing for the original Destiny, because you know what? For even at full price, this is a great deal. So pick up Destiny. Maybe we will get more people playing original Destiny than Destiny 2. It's always possible. That would be awesome. Just to imagine the looks on the people at Bungie's faces when they go, no, this can't be right. And then they they pick up they like, no, that can't be right. It's like, it says here there's more people playing Destiny than Destiny 2. And they're like, restart your system. That would be awesome. So, yes, original Destiny, yay. Anyway, so Mayhem Rumble, basically, embrace the chaos, greatly increased ability recharge rates, faster special weapon, and heavy ammo spawns, no respawn delay, scoring values multiplied by 10. I always thought, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I feel like I had more fun in original Destiny. Of course, I could be looking back on Crucible with rose-tinted glasses, but I don't know. Anyway, next, we got the weekly story playlist, which is one of my favorite things in original Destiny. And you know what? It's one of my favorite DLCs, the Iron Lords, aka, yes, the Iron Lords, Rise of Iron. Rise of Iron, one of my favorites. I loved Rise of Iron. I'll admit, Rise of Iron was, by the time I started playing Destiny, Rise of Iron, the Taken King was already out, so this is my first Destiny DLC, so I am biased, but Rise of Iron is one of my favorites. Taken King, I don't know exactly what is Taken King, because I was not new to Destiny when Taken King came out, but Taken King and Rise of Iron I place above Witch Queen. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Rise of Iron, Lord Saladin is much cooler than anything in the Witch Queen. Anyway, Rise of Iron, we've got heroic enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. Then you've got Berserk. Minions of the Darkest won't flinch even after massive damage, which is a pain in the rear when you're dealing with Cabal. Real Cabal, not these pussy Cabal from Destiny 2. We're talking Cabal with shields that you can't shoot through, so you gotta shoot them in the shoulder. And when you have Berserk in effect, they don't flinch. So yeah, that's fun. Real Cabal, Destiny 2. Then we got Airborne. Players deal more damage while in the air, so maybe jump over them and shoot them from above. Iron Lords, Iron Banner. Righto. Anyway, as always, I've said this before, weekly story playlist is the best way to farm legendary marks. You could get between 20 and 35 per run, up to 5 runs, and you also get a Treasure of Ages box, which I do have one, so let's see what we get. Just to give you an example of what's in the Treasure of Ages box. See? I got me the Hoodoo. Hoodoo, that's an ornament. I got more House of Judgment reputation boosters and silver dust. So, cool. That's the general idea of what you get from those. But story playlist. Easy piece of cake way to farm a ton of legendary marks and get a Treasure of Ages box. So yeah, just keep in mind, once you get to 200, which I'm almost at 200, you will not get any more. You can only carry a maximum of 200 legendary marks. Cool? Cool. Iron Lords. Yes. Definitely going to be trying to take a couple, just a little bit to do some Rise of Iron stuff. Because, seriously, one of my favorites. Like, when I played it, my light level was 30 below the recommended, and I did not care. I wanted to play Rise of Iron the moment it dropped. I just not wait. So, yeah, that Splicer tank in the beginning of Rise of Iron, that thing was one-shotting me, because I was just insane. That's how much I wanted to play it. Anyway, yeah, I used to do a lot of crazy stuff in original Destiny. Just, I'm way out of practice compared to what I used to be able to do. Anyway, now we got the Siva Crisis Heroic, which is Taniks the Scarred. Now, that's Taniks, that's on the moon, not the Summoning Pits, not the Blighted Chalice, I believe the Shadow Thief. All right, Shadow Thief. Now, by the way, one trick, I don't know if people know it, all right? You have two different versions of a lot of these strikes. You have the original version, and then you have the Siva version, so. Now, you're getting Taniks the Scarred, which is the Siva version of Taniks. There's this point where, I think it's 3 moments when you're fighting Taniks. Because I did solo him, but it was at least 2 years ago. But then I did it recently with other people, where you have Siva nodes that appear and you have to destroy the Siva nodes. He becomes invulnerable. I mean, the bosses in original Destiny are by far more creative than Destiny 2. You have these nodes that you have to destroy, and you have all it was a cool fight. I like that Taniks, and you get a cool cloak for fighting Taniks. I think I have it with me, in fact. Do I? No, I do not. No, I don't have it. But you do get a cloak for defeating Taniks, which, again, original Destiny had the best cloaks. Just flat out say it. Anyway, so the modifiers for the Nightfall. Where is it? The Nightfall. Wait a minute, I didn't do the weekly strike heroics. The weekly heroic strikes. I'll go back to that. The Nightfall, you have epic, heavily shielded, and highly aggressive enemies appear in greater numbers. Then you have small arms. Primary weapon damage is favored, which is cool. I like primary weapons. Then you got chaff. Player radar is disabled. That, not that bad. Honestly, if I'm going to go with some kind of modifier that is negative, this one is like the least one. Then you got match game. Enemy shields are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. Now, I was going to say go for Zala Supercell, and still I saw this. Exposure. Guardian shields are increased, but do not replenish. So, Red Death, which was being sold by Xur on Friday. Did you pick up Red Death? I told you to pick up Red Death for just this reason. Exposure, okay? Exposure, Red Death, each kill heals you and speeds up reloads, alright? So I keep telling people, pick up Red Death. Totally worth it. Now, so then we got match game, which that's going to be a slight problem. So you may want to, I don't know, alternate between those, because honestly, Red Death is great. Red Death is great for that, for the Nightfall. Now, don't forget, also, I always remind people to pick up the bounties with Commander Zavala. Zavala has 3 weekly bounties for the Nightfall, but you have to get them from Zavala. There are Nightfall bounties at the bounty board. Don't forget them. But there are 3 bounties you need to remember to pick up from Zavala specifically. Cool? You also get flames around your head when you do solo the Nightfall. Well, no, when you do the Nightfall. You don't have to solo it, but you do the Nightfall. I've been playing High on Life, and I really like Evil West, so I probably am not going to go for it, because I'm definitely out of practice when it comes to Destiny. Like, I'm not shabby, but I'm not what I used to be at the prime of my Destiny playing. Anyway, I didn't do the Siva Crisis Heroic, which isn't the best way to farm legendary marks. I always found this hilarious that you can only get up to 30, whereas with the story playlist, you can get over 100, but here you can get only 30. Because Siva Crisis Heroic Strikes take a little longer. Now, I have always been matched with people, but I guess it depends on the time of day. I've always been matched with people, which I always thought was interesting. There are tricks to make it so that you don't get matched. I know, like, for example, with the PlayStation, just change the date on your console. It takes a couple attempts sometimes. Personally, I've been begging for Bungie to just make Strike soloable. I mean, why not firewall it like they did with the Infinite Forest Halloween event? Anyway, Siva Crisis Heroic. We've got Heroic. Enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. Then you have Exposure. Guardian shields are increased but do not replenish, which again, Red Death would be great for this. And you don't have match game, so this would be great. Just Red Death. Then you have Airborne. Players deal more damage while in the air. And you have Catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. Sweet. Alright, next we got, what do we got? We got the Challenge of the Elders, which as you can see I did not complete. Now, I might complete it. Honestly, I'm playing other video games right now. So, I mean, I'm still playing God of War. I'm playing High on Life, which is great. It is really great. Evil West is great. Callisto Protocol, not as much. Like, I've recommended Evil Death over Callisto Protocol. So I may not take the time to do it. Now, I can tell you the bosses. The bosses are... Oh, God. Don't let me freeze on this. It was Vex. Yes. It was Taken Vex. Then it was Kexis the Betrayed, or Taken Fallen. And then Val Araun, or Cabal. So, again, it was Taken Vex, which is a piece of cake. Then it was Taken Fallen, or Kexis the Betrayed, the weenie that everyone is making fun. Nobody likes him, all right? I'm just going to say it. All of the bosses in Challenge of the Elders, nobody likes Kexis, all right? Just because he's just Kexis, okay? He's uncool. And then finally, Val Araun, the bane of my existence, the torturous pain of my life. Val Araun, aka Cabal. Now, you will understand when I tell you the modifiers, all right? You got Berserk. Minions of the Darkness won't flinch even after massive damage. Then we got melee kill bonus, which Hunter's Throwing Knife, reminder, don't forget this. This is great for melee. Knife Juggler. Precision kills with Throwing Knife immediately reset its cooldown, all right? So your Throwing Knife counts as a precision kill and a melee kill. So you're going to be getting tons of points with this. This is great. Knife Juggler is great, all right? Knife Juggler is great for this. So melee kill bonus, I don't look upon it with dread, like, say, grenade kill bonus. And then Ironclad. More enemies have shields. Alright, so first boss was easy, you know, Taken Vex. Taken Vex is just Viso could take out the Taken Vex. Call could take out the Taken Vex. He'd be like, Vex stupid, Call not afraid. Okay. Then we have the Kexis the Betrayed, who there's a trick to dealing with his super eating power. One of these days I'll figure it out. Kexis the Betrayed, no big deal. His Vandals are a pain in the butt. Val Araun. First of all, because you have Ironclad, more enemies have shields. You know where the enemies have, which enemies have shields and where? It's only with Val Araun, and it is his little Scion buddies. Not the ones that, you know, the 3 super Scions. No, the regular little Scions bouncing around the map are all void shields. And I do not have an adept primary void weapon. I need one. I definitely need one, but I don't have it. So you have all these little Scions bouncing all over the map with void shields. I'm warning you, I used a machine gun void to mow the little pests down. They're like pests. They're a plague. They're annoying as hell. Void shields, all right? They were a pain in the butt. Add the fact that you have Berserk. Minions of Darkness won't flinch even after massive damage, all right? How do you fight Cabal in Original Destiny? You shoot them in the shoulder or the foot so they flinch, and then you shoot them in the head. Yeah, these guys aren't flinching, all right? These aren't the pussy-weedy baby Cabal from Destiny 2. You know, the ones that can shoot through their shields. Seriously, that was the one of the things that really pissed me off. We're like, wait a minute. This is the Red Legion. The Red Legion. And you can shoot through their shields? Just... Oh, I'm Dominus Gaul, the most powerful of the Cabal, and my minions are little weedies who could shoot through you. I mean, come on. The Grineer in Warframe have better shields than the mighty Red Legion, okay? The Grineer, who have the IQs in the single digits, who refer to themselves in the third person. I mean, call, not afraid. Gotta love Visa's vocabulary. But they have better shields than the Cabal in Destiny 2. So, yeah, after I died, it was like, yeah, to hell with this. At least I got you the bosses. I might, out of sheer spite, go back and solo it just out of sheer spite, because now I feel like Val Araun is laughing at me. He's probably sitting around in the cafeteria at the Prison of Elders going, Guardian died, Guardian chickened out, Guardian fled away from my true Cabal minions of doom. I mean, seriously, who would you fear more? Val Araun with his little scion buddies, each one of them with their different shield type that protects him, or Dominus Gaul and his, oh, you can shoot through their shields, Cabal Legion. I'm going with Val Araun. I'll take on Dominus Gaul any day. Dominus Gaul, you know what? Thinking about it, genuinely, Dominus Gaul wasn't that hard. As a boss? Yeah, hell yeah. I'd take on Dominus Gaul any day over Val Araun. Val Araun is hard. Dominus Gaul was a pussy. Alright? Just gonna say it. Anyway, so that is Challenge of the Elders. If you do Challenge of the Elders, first of all, comment down below and call Dominus, call Dominus Gaul a pussy with his whiny little. Okay. Annoying, isn't it? It's so annoying. Yeah, it's so annoying. All right. Anyway, don't forget, like I always forget, to pop one of these House of Judgment Reputation boosters. You could get those from the Silver Dust store in the tower, or the Iron Banner, the Iron Temple, or the Reef. And don't forget to pop 3 of coins between each boss, something I regularly forget to do. Also, don't forget your goals, all right? Your first goal is to get 30,000 in one run, so you can get a gun from Barracks, and 90,000 cumulative. It doesn't have to be 3 rounds of 30,000. It could be 2 rounds of 45,000. It could be 5 rounds. Doesn't matter. Just 90,000 total. He'll give you armor. The cloaks are pretty cool. All right. Cool. So that's Challenge of the Elders. Again, taken Vex, taken Fallen, and Cabal, aka Val Araun, the bane of my existence. Burn in hell, Val Araun. Yeah, I beat Dominus Gaul. Dominus Gaul is easier than him. Anyway, yeah, I don't like him. But I won't deny it, the bosses in original Destiny are more creative than Destiny 2, so I have to say that. I mean, as much as they piss me off sometimes, I have to appreciate the creativity that goes into some of these bosses, okay? Even Kexus the Betrayed, that everybody thinks is a loser, everyone in the Challenge of the Prison of Elders, they all told me he's a loser. Alright, then finally we got the weekly featured raid, which is Valsic Challenge, Axis Challenge. Yes, it's one of my favorites. It's Wrath of the Machine. Now, I haven't done Wrath of the Machine in a long time, so I don't remember it, don't get me wrong, but Wrath of the Machine, you need to do it at least twice to get Outbreak Prime, which is a better gun than Outbreak Perfected. Just saying it. I feel like all of the exotics in Destiny are more powerful than Destiny 2. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and you know, at the very least, make fun of Dominus Gaul and his pussy army of pathetic Cabal losers that you can shoot through their shields. Yeah, again, the Grineer from Warframe, the Grineer have better shields than the Cabal. The Corpus, with their energy shields, are still better than the Cabal. The Corpus, okay? Bet you even Viso could take out Dominus Gaul. Cool.